Hi, this is Emily the Songbird, and I'm grateful for you being here today. I wanted to talk briefly today about the courage of walking the creative path. I was having dinner last night with a creative friend of mine, and we've been working together on helping each other along their creative paths. And he said, you need to come up with some sort of a series and put it on your YouTube channel. And I said, well, I would love to do that, but I'm not sure exactly what. I have all these different things I do. And then it hit me. I was like, courage, right? Like the courage that it takes to actually share and express who we truly are. I've been on my YouTube channel the last couple months just sharing all sorts of things about me, a song that comes up in the morning, or one that I've been playing that I'm inspired with, or thoughts about my life and the creative path that I'm on, and all of this kind of stuff. And it seems like this random splattering of things, but it's me showing my true self. And I even had a dream about this week. And so if you're somebody who's like still hiding, which is what I felt for many years, is like, I have a desire to share more of my true self musically, spiritually, emotionally, and that this is the time to do it. And so I discovered that in the dream, so the dream was this big screen of my life, my authentic life on screen. And there I was like, oh my gosh, do I need to hide from this? Because that's me. That's me out there. And I can't, it's big and it's this whole screen. And so, but it made me think about, the courage again that it takes to be authentically, creatively ourselves and the path that we're on. I talked to a number of different creative people this week, dancers, closet singers, an author, and they're all of us are on this path where it's like the world is not saying, hey, you are, you should do this, you should be a musician, you should, write and publish these books, right? It's an inner guide. It's an inner urge that happens. It's an inner voice that we need to listen to. And 20 years ago or more now at this point, I had this inner urge that started playing music inside of me. And I didn't know how to play the guitar. I didn't know how to sing. It all felt trapped inside of me. And so what I decided to do this year is just let it out. Let it out. And I was talking to another musician this week, and we were talking about genres, and he was talking about how he likes to fuse different genres and, do a little Latin flair and a little, of jazz stuff and all this stuff. And it's so exciting. And he showed me his voice memo on the phone, and he had like 2,000 voice memos of recordings of like little fragments of things. And I showed him mine, and I had like over 1,000. And then another gal showed hers, and she had 4,000 things on her voice memo. These are things that could be recorded in GarageBand, that could be shared, and so, you might have 60 pages of a novel sitting in a drawer. You might have paintings in the garage. And so, but for me, what I discovered is that it's time. It's time for me. I don't know, everybody has their own timing, but to really be willing to show my true and full self creatively. And it terrifies me. And it takes a lot of courage just to put myself out here like this. But I believe so strongly that I am a model for holding that creative flame, right? That there's a voice inside of me that says, you are complete, you are whole, you are perfect, you are divine, all you need to do is to shine your light. And I just think there are so many of us. I love the idea of creating engagement and conversation, and I don't have a formula. I have a book that I wrote called An Odyssey of Song that helped me to get to the point where I could express more and more of all the different sides of myself and share my song in the world. But I don't have a formula. It's not a 1, 2, 3, do these things, because for me, it's not. It's a willingness. The first step is trust your creative path and make a commitment. Like this ring on my finger, I married myself a few years back, and my creative dreams. And this is my commitment, that I show up every day for the piano, for the guitar, for the ukulele, for singing, for songwriting, for expressing myself through stories and words and music and movement. I love to dance too. And so, I think I just want to encourage everybody who is listening, who is hiding some part of that creative flame, to be willing to tap in and to just, even today, just to spend a little bit of time with that part of you, just to pick up the guitar, just to tickle your fingers on the piano keys, pick up the paintbrush or the pen, and Julia Cameron talks about morning pages, right? You just write 3 longhand pages, and she talks about that, The Artist's Way, wonderful creative book. There's so many guides, and I'm just a creative woman who's walking along the path, and I've been doing it for many years, but I'm not willing to hide anymore. So if you're not willing to hide anymore, tell me in the comments, what is a step that you are willing to take today to come out of the closet, to make some sort of commitment to your own creative dreams? And I'd love to hear from you. So this is Emily the Songbird, wishing you a magical, musical, and creative day. And look forward to seeing you again soon. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up and leave me a comment.